going on here?
Tuesdays.
What were you doing over there? You better watch yourself.
So who were you with?
Alex's secrets are out.
She was online, screwing a lot of men.
And all hell is about to break loose.
Jerome, TJ, Derek, Jaquan.
I'm done. Please let me slap this. I walked out on my life. This is all because of you.
All right, if loving you is wrong, fans, holy crap. Contraband, episode 4 of the final season, airing next Tuesday, April 21st. I got a page full of notes here because there's a lot to talk about from this trailer. And guys, keep in mind, you saw the trailer that was officially released on the OWN network. This is like the trailer we see during the commercial breaks, but I'm also going to be talking about the tidbits we got during the end credit scenes as well. So just keep that in mind. But the synopsis is the stakes are raised in Kelly's predicament. And I think that has to do with the DA, but oh my gosh. There's so much to talk about here. Okay, first off, please, if you are new, hit that subscribe button and the bell notification icon. That way you don't miss out whenever I post new content to the channel. Seriously, this season is cranking up, and this Alex situation is getting very, very, very out of hand, to say the least. And yes, I know people are still asking, but I want to take my time. And since we have the official trailer out, where I can get these screenshots with the great quality, the Alex multiple personality thing, that is coming most likely over the weekend. So guys, the video is coming, but I want to take my time with it. It is coming though. All right, so let's get started. Randall sees Alex running out of the house to vomit, and you know, this is over at Ian's house. And it's like, well, what's going on? So it looks like Ian is walking Alex back to her home across the street, and you know, Randall keeps, you know, pretty much getting up in her business, like, what were you doing over there? And then Ian's pretty much telling him to back off. And you have Brad confronting Alex about, you know, where were you at last night? Who were you with? And then it looks like, I know it's kind of jumping around because it looks like the episode's probably going to start off with Ian asking Alex what was the last thing that she remembered about last night, leading to her running out of the house to vomit. Then, you know, Ian walking her across the street. And we also have Randall confronting Brad and Marcy outside. So I don't know if this is like after Alex gets walked over there, if Alex has walked back home, because of the fact that Randall's telling Brad, it's like, well, do you know that Alex was messing around with him and cheating on me? So, and then Brad's like, what did you say? So maybe this is before they go in the house to confront Alex. That's my guess, unless this happens right after Alex, maybe Ian walks Alex home, Alex goes into the house, and then she explodes on Brad, saying that I never wanted this life. I'm out of here. I never wanted you. And she's done. And I think this is when Brad and Marcy are in the living room with the baby in the cradle and in the carriage. And carriage. And then, you know, Marcy's like, please let me slap her. So then you move forward to, you know, Marcy kind of taunting Randall about the fact that, hey, you know what? Alex was actually cheating on you with a bunch of guys online. So Randall was one of many. But one can make the argument, but you could make the argument. It is plausible that Randall is the guy who got it the most, because it seemed that Alex was only screwing these guys in a one and done fashion. At least that's what I interpret by everything that was said in previous episodes up to now. And later in the trailer, we have Randall looking up stuff online. So I don't know if like Marcy emails Randall the messages, or because I don't think that, unless he gets the laptop somehow, I don't know. But in any case, he gets online and somehow finds it's like TJ, Jerome, Derek, Jaquan. That was hilarious. But then we move forward to Ian and Larry at their office, and I'm like thinking to myself, damn, they both got some crazy weekends to compare. So, you know, Ian with Alex and Larry with his SMS partner. But basically he's saying that the DA is in the lobby wanting to talk to Larry. Well, you know, Larry talking about wanting to talk to me about the Travis King case. So that could possibly be in reference to the synopsis saying the stakes are raised in Kelly's predicament. And then we have Steven trying to keep Eddie behind bars for as long as he can, saying that, you know, well, I may have lost some paperwork, when Esperanza asked him about how long can Eddie stay in here. It looks like Lucien gets a good chuckle out of seeing Eddie behind bars as well. And somehow Eddie gets out because he takes Kelly's Bible, and she's, you know, for obvious reasons, depressed about that. So I don't know. And I said it before, and I'm like, Kelly should not have been mouthing off, because I don't know if Eddie takes the Bible specifically because it has that evidence that could help her get out, or if he takes the Bible out of spite. But either way, it's like Kelly should have like maybe taken the photos and hid them somewhere, you know, like maybe under her pillow or something. So even if the Bible was taken, she would still have that key evidence that could help her out. But I think that actually goes into the title of the episode called Contraband. Like, if I'm not mistaken, contraband is like stuff that a person should not have in a particular place, you know, like, so Eddie feels like he has the right to take that Bible because it wasn't something that was issued to Kelly by the station. It was something that somebody gave her from outside. So it's something she may not be able to have. Again, I don't know 100%. I'm sure we'll see it play out in the episode. My biggest thing is, you know, Eddie took the Bible, but he certainly needs to read a few verses rather than, you know, just walking off with it like a prophet, you know, like Moses coming down from Mount Sinai with the 10 Commandments. But in this case, you know, Moses had more clothes on than Eddie. I'm sorry. I had to joke about that. But let me just check over the notes here, because in the trailer, I don't think we saw Natalie at all. Yeah, it was mainly just the Alex. And again, I can't wait to do the whole Alex multiple personality. But shout out to Amanda Clayton, because it seems like she is bringing out different sides of Alex we've never seen. And to kind of finish up the trailer itself, it looks like Alex somehow finds out where Ian works and bursts into his office saying that I walked out of my life. This is all because of you. And it looks like Ian is kind of, you know, looking around nervous, not able to really make eye contact with Alex. So that begs the question, is somebody else in Ian's office? Like maybe he's in like a meeting with a couple other people and Alex just burst in and her face is like, holy crap, this chick is crazy. So my thing is this, and again, I'll mention this in the other video, but it's like, for a woman who had a good time with the next morning, basically puts me in a Me Too situation. And I'm guessing that, you know, based on Alex letting Ian walk her across the street home, maybe Ian does talk her down and she realizes what happened. Because my thing is this, if you accuse me of some very criminal things like Alex did, I wouldn't want a dang thing to do with you unless, you know, I had evidence that could prove myself in court or whatever. But I'm just saying, like, you know, for Alex to go from you drugged and took advantage of me to I gave up my whole life and it's all because of you, something tells me Ian ain't going to want to have anything to do with her. That's what I'm saying, because this chick crazy. But yeah, Contraband next week looks amazing. The trailer, I hope the episode's good, because these last couple episodes have not been great. And I know some people are saying they haven't been super bad, and I'm not saying they've been terrible, but in terms of like the pacing and whatnot, they haven't been very good, even though the trailers look fantastic. But next week does look at the very least promising, I will say that. So with that being said, folks, let's try to get this video up to like maybe 85 likes. Comment your favorite moment of the trailer. What are you excited to see the most from the next episode? Shout out to the patrons over on Patreon. You can join for as little as $2 a month to see exclusive content that I only post on Patreon, not on YouTube. If you would like to make more of like a one-time donation to the channel, feel free to do so either on PayPal or Cash App. Also, join the If Loving You Is Wrong Facebook group. I think we're knocking on the door of 3,000 members. And in that group, you know, people post stuff and you can, you know, converse with them throughout the week, as opposed to only in the comment section below or only on Twitter. It's a group that I made specifically for fans of that show to talk. You'll see a full list of stuff in the description box. Greenleaf, Ambitions, If Loving You Is Wrong, Have and Have Nots, The Oval, Sisters. Every group is specifically made to talk about, you know, each specific show. So feel free to do so. Join in, and I'll accept your request at some point over the next couple of days. I try to look at the groups every 1 or 2 days and approve membership, but just make sure you're posting stuff relevant to the show instead of spam, because if you post spam, you get blocked. And I moderated the groups. I fixed it so your post has to be approved before it gets added to the page. And it sucks, but that's really helped cut down on a massive amount of spam in those Facebook groups. And also make sure you follow me on Instagram, because I think we're almost at 19,000 followers. So I'm pretty sure we can hit that number by the end of the month. So once again, guys, thanks so much for tuning in. Thanks for the support on the episode review. I see that video is doing well, and the video is Alex pregnant by Ian. That one is about to hit 10,000 views, and I like that. So the Alex multiple personalities. That's going to be coming in the next couple of days. Like I said, I want to do some more research. But other than that, that's all I got in this particular video. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.